Once upon a time, there was a place of carved stone faces. A man with a lantern lay sleeping a dreamless sleep. The man knew nothing. One day, the man woke up. He rubbed the dried ink caked over his eyes and opened them. Around him, he saw other people stirring, and beyond, a horizon of unbroken darkness. A woman approached the man with the lantern. Her soft hand reached out to him. They had no words. They were a mystery to each other. Suddenly, a monster emerged from the darkness. Its eyes wild with hunger. It attacked. The people were no match for the monster. It tore their flesh and crushed their bones between its teeth. Some it devoured whole. Overcome with terror and grief, the man with the lantern collapsed to the ground. Cold stone noses pushed into his side. There was no escape. But the man did not want to die. Desperately grasping at the cold stone faces, he felt a crack and tore at it with all his might. A piece of stone came free. It was sharp and deadly. The man with the lantern scrambled to his feet, his weapon clenched in his fist. He took a deep breath and roared into the darkness. Somewhere in the place of stone faces, nameless men stand together. They have nothing but a need to survive and a lantern to light their struggles.
Hey guys, it's Doug here, Doug Mystic on Board Game Geek, bringing you our next episode of my playthrough of Kingdom Death Monster, where we'll be playing the showdown phase for Lantern Year 1. And we're about to do that. The showdown phase is where we go and hunt something, and we're hunting a fully grown white lion. Last episode we settled into a new location and created our settlement, Darkhaven. We had one of our people had, or a couple of people had babies. We had twins, and one of them has already grown up, because lantern years are weird and time is funny in this place, to become a very proficient individual named Lana, who's got a fighting art of strategist, as well as some understanding and capabilities unlike the others. The better of the two twins, apparently. Anyway, that was last turn. Now, I did rearrange some of the things while I was in between to try and make a better position for ourselves, because we do get to kind of organize how we want things to run. And I kind of want the lion to stay in this area for the reason that I want to get Lana with her darts up on the stone, big giant stone face that's there, where she'll get a bonus to both her accuracy and distance that she can throw her darts. Seems some value in that, right? So anyway, everybody is now 6 away. So we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up. We got to back up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just make sure we got it right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. They're now 6 away. He is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And she is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, everybody is 6 away from the lion, which is what they need to be to start with. And then we're going to get going. So let's, that seems awfully far away, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it is. Okay. All right. Let's get going. We're going to start with, of course, the lion, who gets to go first. Now, I had everybody start in the tall grass. Now, what does the tall grass do? Well, if you look it up, I'll put it up on screen for a moment just to let you know. It says, if you're standing on a space occupied by tall grass, you disappear into it. We don't have any priority tokens, so don't have to worry about that. You are not a threat until you attack or move out of a space occupied by tall grass. So nobody is currently a threat. So let's see what the first AI card is going to bring to us. Oh, bat around. Okay, let's take a look at this. And it says, closest threat facing in range. Well, there are no threats. Closest threat in field of view. Again, there are no threats. So he's going to, this is good because this is a really bad card, this bat around card. You can see it's going to do 2 hits. It has a 5 accuracy, which isn't as good. It only does 1 damage, but after damage, the monster playfully bats the survivor around. They suffer brain damage equal to the monster's level. Well, they don't suffer that because he's not going to attack us. He is going to do his ability of sniff. Now, if you remember from our first showdown, and I started with Logan again. He's got the monster controller card, so he is currently in that position. So this AI card is going to get discarded, but we're going to look at his basic actions, and we're going to look at sniff. It says the white lion sniffs and ends its turn. Until the end of the next round, all survivors are now threats, despite any effects that say otherwise. That includes the tall grass. When that's all we have to worry about. So the white lion sniffs in the air and realizes that there are in fact threats in the area and stops, prepares to attack us. But at that moment in time, we get to launch our assault on the creature. So what are we going to do? Well, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to move. We are going to move Lana to a place where she can attack. She's going to go 1, 2, 3. She's heading to there, but she's going to throw her darts right now and get this party started. Her darts, as you can see on the screen, have a range of 6. She is well within range. She needs a 7+ to hit, and has a strength of 3. So really the thing is, can she hit or not? That's the question of the day. So we're going to get the dice bowl out. I'm going to put it right here. Let's see if that's... Oh yeah, you can easily see that. We've got D10. Let's see if she can get a 7+. She rolled a 9, so our first strike of the night is a 9. She hit, and we're going to draw a hit location to see where we hit the creature. Straining Neck. Now, we haven't seen that one before, so on the Straining Neck card it says you strike the monster at the throat. Now, there's not going to be any additional effects unless she criticals, so we'll see if she can do that. Let's get out the D10 and see if she can do some damage here. She rolled a 5, which I don't believe. Let's see. It's got a strength of 3. I think she will do damage. The level 1 lion has a toughness of 8, so she needs a 5 exactly. So she scored a hit on the lion, which means we take the top AI card and we put it in the wound stack. And then this hit location gets discarded, but we didn't do anything else. It's just the dart embedded into the neck of the lion and hurt it, but did not kill it. Okay, that is the end of her turn. So I think next up, next up, what are we going to do? I don't want to. The lion didn't move. I was kind of hoping he'd move. Well, we could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, he's supposed to be 6 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he can't get to him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's odd. 1. Yeah, he's actually probably out here because he can't. There's no way he can get up there. He can only get to here. Well, he's going to make sure that Lana does not get attacked first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to move up there. He can't. He does, however, have his founding stone. Yeah, well, let's do that. He doesn't need that anymore. He's got his big axe. We're going to take a chance. Now, getting rid of these is not always the best thing, but we're going to throw. He throws his founding stone at the lion. Hopefully the lion doesn't charge forward after that. Maybe, I think what he's going to do, he's going to step to the side over here instead and then throw the founding stone. So he throws the founding stone, which is going to do an automatic hit and an automatic critical. Let's see what he gets. The Beast's Elbow. Now I think we've seen that one before, but it would have done a full move, but the first thing the critical wound does is cancel the reflex action. So we're not going to see that, but what we are going to see is the monster howls in pain as the blow breaks its elbow with a sickening crunch. Non-death survivors gain +3 sanity and may stand if they are knocked down. Well, that just means everybody gets +3 sanity. And we also then take another wound from the AI pile and put it in the wound stack. That's 2 hits on him right away. Woohoo! We are off to a great start. Now let's go with our other 2 characters. Now, how badly do we want to take this thing down? I kind of want to save the founding stones that we have, but I don't necessarily want the creature to attack. We got to get within melee range. Everybody else has melee things. So I think what we'll do here is we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just to make sure they're not, because he can charge, and we don't want that to happen. And I don't think neither of them are throwing their stones. They're going to keep a hold of them just in case we need them. So everybody comes charging out of the grass. We hit the lion a couple of times, but then it's the lion's turn. Okay, let's draw the lion's AI card. It is Grasp. So it's going to pick a target. The closest knockdown survivor in range. We don't have one. Closest survivor in range, that's going to be Logan. And no target. Well, we know it's Logan. So it's going to go, we're going to say it's going to go 1, 2, because that'll give them some ability to affect it. Now it's going to do 1 hit, and we're going to see if it hits first, because we might want to interrupt that. He could dash. See, we have all these abilities now. We have Encourage, and because of our Paint Innovation, we have the ability to dash. So Logan could use his dash right now and burn one of his his burn one of his survival to get around it and have it miss, or he just has to move away from it, and it would miss completely. Because the grasp, if it does hit, I gotta look at. I want to look up dash and make sure we can. At what point in time can we do that? Do I get to wait to see if he hits? I don't think I do. I think I have to use it as soon as that arrow takes place, so it'd be right now. Let's take lower risks. He is going to actually use his dash. So he's got 2 survival. That means he's going to burn one of them. So he's only got 1 left. And he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just out of the reach of the lion. So the lion charges forward to grasp him, and he dashes out of the way. What a great ability, right? But he's only got 1 survival left now. That totally voids out that attack. That's the end of the lion's phase. So we're getting off to a good start here. A really good start. But now we get to take our turn. Okay, so we're going to go with Lana first. Now Lana, let me show you something here, because she wants to get up on the giant stone pillar. Unfortunately, it requires her action. You can move on to any space occupied by the giant stone face. Ranged weapons gain +2. Problem is that once to move up there, she's going to have to use her action. So she is going to do that, though. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, and she is now up here, but that consumes her entire action. But now that she's up there, she's going to gain some great tactical advantages. So that's going to end her turn. Now we're going to move on to, I think, let's do Logan. He's already in the rear. He's going to go 1, 2. Lion's right there, so he'll go right here and strike the lion from the rear with his bone axe. And as you can see, the bone axe is pretty effective. It's 2. It needs a 6 or better to hit, but he's hitting from behind, so it needs 5s. And it has a strength of 3. So let's see if Logan can do in some damage on this white lion. Okay, got the dice tower ready to go. Let's see what we get. A 6 and a 4. So let me see. Did he hit? He hit once exactly, right? Because well, it's a 6+. He has +1, so we need a 5. So he hit 1 time. So we're just going to move that aside for a moment. We're going to pick the hit location out and see what we get. We get the beast's tail. We've seen that one before because that's how we got the. I think that's how we got the lion tail. I don't remember, but let's take a look at that. It does have a reflex on it, though. This reflex is going to happen regardless of whether or not he hits or does damage. So the only way it won't happen is if he criticals. Let's roll and see what he gets. A 5. Well, it's got a strength of 3, so it hit exactly. Remember, the normal lion has a toughness of 8, and it was with the strength of 3. That's going to make it a 5. So he did hit. So he's going to do a damage. So we're going to take another AI card off the stack. We're whittling him down quickly, but he is going to do this reflex. Full movement, full move monster forward in a straight line. Cancel all hits out of now and all hits now out of range, which would be all the rest, but he only hit once. Any survivor he passes over suffers a grab. Well, the good news is he doesn't, but he is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and put himself out of range of the characters, which is not good. And if he had grabbed somebody, he would have dragged them with them and caused a whole lot of trouble. He didn't get to do that, though. I think the next smart thing to do is have Angelica go. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She can get into the grass in range of the lion to his rear and attack him with her bone blade. Again, it rolls 2 dice, 2 speed. It needs a 6 or better and does 2 points of damage. It's similar to the axe, except 2 strength, but it's similar to the axe, but the axe is a little stronger, and the bone blade doesn't have the special ability that's associated with the axe. But let's see if she can do the damage. Now she's in the rear, so she's going to need 5s or better to do wound the lion. Let's see if she gets it. Well, oof! Come on. She missed, so she goes into the brush and she tries to hit the lion and totally whiffs. Does not strike at all. So I think we got a Sarah left. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight to here. She's not going to get directly behind it. And she still has her founding stone. We could huck that at it. I mean, let's try and kill this thing as quickly as possible. She's going to do that. She's going to hurl the founding stone at it from where she's standing. That means she's going to get rid of it because she can't get there to use her dagger yet. We're going to pick a hit location, and it's going to automatically critical. The soft belly, a debilitating blow to the soft belly. Critical wound, gain 1 random white lion resource. We'll do that. This is a persistent injury, organ trail. This is a good one. The white lion's intestines hang from the wound on its gut, dragging on the floor. At the start of every monster turn, before it draws an AI card, roll a d10. On a result of 1, the monster suffers a wound. That's going to go on his sheet there to track, and he is now gutted, basically, for all intents and purposes, by Sarah's throwing of her founding stone. Now we also get another resource. We already got a lion's claw from our hunt phase. Logan got that, but now we're going to get another resource from something falling out of his belly. What is it? Some bone. Okay, we got a great cat bone. Here we go again with the bones and no hides. We need hides. Okay, well, that was Sarah's go, and that means that adds everybody. So now we're going to go back to the lion. The lion's not doing so good. He hasn't really done anything to anybody yet, which is very unusual, but he's probably about to now. Let's see. Okay, we got combo claw. Here's one we haven't seen before. Okay, closest target facing in range, there is none. So closest target in field of view is actually going to be Sarah. So the lion is going to move and attack Sarah with combo claw. Does 2 attacks. If this actually deals damage, we're going to draw another AI card. So he's going to turn. He's going to go 1, 2 to Sarah. Now, Sarah could dash away. We could keep this game going with the lion and not get hit. She could dash away right now. She's got 2 survival. I think that's wise of her to do before she gets struck by the lion, because if it hits her, which it's very likely to, it's got a accuracy of 4. We'll draw another AI card and suffer the effects of that. So she's going to do that. She's going to take this opportunity to dash. So as you can see, dash is actually very, very powerful. And what she's going to do is go, let's see, where's she going to move to? She can't move through this. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3. She'll just move to right there, just out of range of it. So it comes through and swipes at the air and misses her. It's going to get frustrated at us because we are hurting it and getting away. That's good. Good news. Okay, now that's back around us. So I know this fight seems like it's wimpy. They're really not. We're just getting, we got that dash ability is very helpful, and all it has to do is get some lucky hits on us, and we're in serious trouble. Okay, well, I think what we're going to do is we're going to start with Lana, who is going to throw her darts. She's going to have range. I'll show you why. She got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the lion. She's got an 8 range standing up on there because she's up on the giant stone face. I'll put that up for you so you can see that. She gains +2 to range and +2 to accuracy. So the bone darts have an accuracy of 7. So she's going to need a 5 or better because of the accuracy to hit. She only gets to roll 1 die, and it's got a strength of 3. So let's see if she can hit the lion with her dart from up on the stone face. A 5. She hit exactly. So we did land another hit. Let's draw a hit location. The Glorious Mane. That's not good. The Glorious Mane is actually impervious. A wound or critical wound will not remove or defeat remove an AI card or defeat the monster. That's bad. However, if she can critical the lion with this attack, she will get its Glorious Mane. It'll get sheared off, and we can collect it as a resource. Let's see if she can get that lucky. She actually failed to hit it at all, which is okay on this one. So she threw her dart. It whistled through the beast's mane and did no damage, and that's going to end her turn. She's not going to move. She's going to stay right where she's at. And then so we'll move on to Angelica. Angelica is going to go 1, 2, 3 to here and get behind it on this side, where she's going to attack with her bone blade. Now again, the bone blade is not the best of the weapons, but it's not bad. It's got a 2, but I want to get proficiency. Now again, there's more rules to this. You can become proficient in different weapons. I want her to become proficient in blades, so we can have some people with different abilities in our group. Should be pretty cool. Okay, let's roll her attack dice and see if she can hit the lion. So she got an 8 and a 1, so she hit once with the lion. We're going to take that out and draw a hit location card. Let's see what it is. She got, oh, the clever ploy. The attacker is caught in the white lion's ruse and is savagely mauled. Attacker is doomed. That means she cannot use her survival. And it's going to perform a basic attack on her. So doomed means you may not spend survival until this card is resolved, which will be right after this attack. So let's look at the lion's basic action. He spins around. He played her for a fool. drew her in, spins around, and attacks her. Spinning around is not actually a terrible thing for us, but he's going to get to roll 2 dice. He needs a 2 or better to hit. Let's see what he does to Angelica. Well, he hit both times. He got a 2 and a 9, so now we're going to roll some hit location dice. Let me make sure that we have this in our field of view. He hit both times. We're going to roll 2 hit locations. See what happens. Body and the waist. Okay, now luckily he doesn't have any bonuses, so it's just going to do 1 damage, but that's not great. So Angelica, she has her armor in her waist, so it basically takes her 1 point of armor in her waist to 0, and then she takes one light wound to the body. So that wasn't terrible. That was okay, though it did force her to miss her hit there with her bone blade. That's going to end her turns now. Okay, so the 2 people who have acted so far are Angelica and our girl Sarah. Now Sarah has the monster control card, so we'll have to see what happens with. It's going to move on to Angelica next, and maybe we can get some sanity that way because we haven't been lucky at that at this point. However, she's going to move. Sarah's going to move now. 1, 2, 3. She's going to turn and attack it in the rear again. She has. This is Sarah's first attack, and she's got the awesome bone dagger, which actually rolls 3 dice. Needs a 7 to hit, but only does 1. It only has a strength of 1, so it doesn't damage as easily, but it gets 3 hits. And because she's from behind, she needs 6s, so we're going to roll 3d10. Let me get another d10. And we're going to roll 3d10. She needs a 6 or better to hit. See how many times she hits? She hit only once, unfortunately, with her bone dagger. Let's see where she hits the lion. She gets him in the ribs, beast's ribs. Well, we've seen this one before. The attacker does not have 3 understanding, so we're just going to roll to see if she can do the damage to the lion. So I've got that up on screen for you. Let's see, she needs a... now, to damage with the... remember, she's going to need a 7 because the lion's toughness is an 8, and she only has 1 strength with this weapon. So 5. So she did not damage the lion with her dagger, and that's the end of that attack. The reflex is only if she wounded, and she did not wound. And it requires a high understanding, so no big deal there. Now we're going to move Logan. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so he's not going to be able to get all the way to do the attack. Unfortunately, that's going to be at the end of his movement. So I think based on that, I'm going to keep him right here. He does not want to be in the line of fire of the lion if the lion charges. Oh, and by the way, after the clever ploy went by, I have to reshuffle the hit location deck, so I need to do that. It didn't matter because Sarah didn't actually draw a hit location card, but I should have shuffled before she did that. So I've reshuffled all the hit locations. We're back to 0 on that. Not that that matters, but it is now the lion's turn again. It's going to be an interest. This hunt's we all got off to a great start, but it's slowed down. So let's draw the AI card, and we get Bloodthirsty. This is a mood. This is a lot like the enraged mood we had in the first scenario. So let's take a look at this. Okay, when this comes into play, we're going to draw an AI card. When a survivor suffers damage for any reason, we place a token on this Bloodthirsty mood card. At the start of each monster turn, Bloodthirsty has plus 3 tokens. Remove all the tokens and perform the basic action. So it's going to give him an extra attack after 3 tokens. So just like the soft underbelly, which I forgot to roll. We need to roll a d10. I just roll it right here. A 6. See if his entrails drag out. They didn't. We're going to be putting tokens on that whenever he does a damage. So now we got to draw another AI card, unfortunately. Ground Fighting. This is an advanced AI card. Not good. It's another mood. The monster flops onto its side, waiting for the attackers to draw near. While Ground Fighting is in play, do not draw an AI card. When a survivor spends his action in the zone of death, which is immediately around him, before resolving the action, the monster performs a basic action with +2 speed and +1 damage, targeting the survivor. When the white lion is wounded, discard the Ground Fighting card. So that goes into place, and we do not draw an AI card. He flops over on his side. He's trying to play dead or something like that, and we're going to have to see if we can survive that. One thing that's very interesting about mood cards is that if we can manage to keep them in play and we deplete the AI deck and do another point of damage, they are no longer in the discard pile. So they don't go back in. Now if they get discarded before that, then they're part of the discard pile and we have to shuffle them back in. So there actually is a positive effect to trying to keep them down, but keep these there, but it's not likely to happen. Anyway, I just wanted to mention that as a point of tactics and strategy. But now we're very leery of what this creature is going to do. Very leery indeed. So, I think what we're going to do, because we got two characters in the zone of death, and they will get attacked if we don't do something with them first. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to move. So first, Angelica is going to go 1-2 into the brush there. Sarah's going to and not do anything else. Sarah's going to back up 1-2 and not do anything else to get out of the zone of death. And then Lana, who's way over there, I think she's in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, within range, is going to throw her dart at the lion to see if we can get the ground fighting away from the lion. So she gets 1 die. Remember, her darts have a base accuracy of 7, but she is standing on top of the stone face, so she needs a 5 or better to hit. Let's see if she can do it. A 9, so she actually does hit the lion, which means we're going to draw. I don't know if did you see that? Yeah, you did. Okay, we're going to draw a hit location. The beast's ribs again, so we just drew that. Now let's see if we wound it. Okay, now she's going to need, again, now with the darts have a 3 strength. So she's going to need a 5 or better to wound it. Let's see if she can do that. A critical! Oh my gosh, so she throws her darts and gets a 10, which is a critical effect. So on the critical effect, we're going to cancel the reaction. That's good. The force of the blow breaks the white lion's ribs, weakening it. The white lion gains -1 toughness token. Here's that token. So that means that the toughness of the lion is now a 7. We're going to take another AI card. It's only got 2 left, actually, and we're going to put that in the wound stack. We're doing a great job on the lion. That also played correctly for me the way I wanted it to, because now with the ground fighting, let me put that back up on the screen. When a survivor spends an action in the zone of death before resolving that action, the monster performs. So we didn't do that, right? So we didn't perform an action. We performed a movement. Not the lightning bolt, but the little symbol of the, basically the move symbol. So it says again, when a survivor spends an action in the zone of death before resolving the action, the monster performs a basic attack action with +2 speed and +1 damage targeting the survivor. So all we did was back away and let our archer do her thing. She did that, she hit it, and so it says when the white lion is wounded, discard ground fighting. So we're going to see this again, unfortunately, but what it did was we discard that. The lion is back on his feet there. Okay. Now, unfortunately, that made 2 of our guys back away. So the only one we got left now is Logan. He's in a good place because he's just going to go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he'll move to the far side there. He's going to move up there and attack the lion from behind. I probably should have moved her out of the way, but it's too late now because he might turn around and charge and grab both of them. But we're going to roll 2. We're going to roll 2 dice for his bone axe. It has a strength of 6, so right now, remember, he's behind. So I'm sorry, an accuracy of 6. He's attacking from behind, so he needs 5s, and it's got a strength of 3. But remember, the lion has a -1 toughness. So let's see if he hits first. A 9 and a 7. He actually hit twice. That is fantastic. So we're going to draw 2 AI cards and see, or 2 hit location cards rather, and see what happens. Hit location 1. Oh my gosh. So the lion spins on Logan. He got the clever ploy. So the lion's really trying to be clever on us. So both his attacks end up doing nothing. Logan is doomed. He can no longer use the survival, and he's going to get a basic attack perform on him. Then I have to reshuffle the hit location deck. So the lion's going to roll 2 dice. He needs a 2+ and does 1 damage. Here we go. Let's see what the lion does. A 6 and an 8, so he hit twice for 2 damage. Let's just keep this out and roll the locations for Logan. A head and a body. Now he cannot dodge this. So luckily it's only 1 wound. So he took a heavy wound to the head and a light wound to the body. He's got no armor. That knocks him down. So he fell to the ground during that attack. Now that was on his turn, so he's not going to get up till the end of the lion's phase, which is kind of good because it means he's not a threat right now. However, if the lion charges forward with a grab, he will get grabbed, even though he's not a threat. I think we'll have to see what the actual AI card says. That means, though, that we did put a token on the Bloodthirsty card. So here is the first of the tokens on the Bloodthirsty card. Okay, and that means that the lion has... That was not the lion's attack, remember. That was Logan's attack. So now we're going to actually take the lion's turn because everybody's gone now. This game can turn quickly on us. Let's see what the last of the AI cards are. Maul, another advanced card. This is going to be bad for us because Logan is doomed. This is going to be very hard on Logan, so let's see what this does to him. This really could not have come out at a better time for the lion, so we're going to pick a target. Victim of grab last round, no. There isn't anybody grabbed. Closest knockdown survivor in range, that is Logan. So he's going to get the brunt of this. It's going to move and attack the target. Doesn't have to move, so it's got a speed of 2, 2 accuracy, 3 damage with each hit, and afterwards it's going to create a bleed and a bash. He's already knocked down, so yeah, it'll just knock him down again. It would have mattered, yeah, because he'll be knocked down then, I believe, until the end. I got to look it up. I think till the end of this turn, so he'd get back up at the end of the turn. Yeah, pretty bad for him. But let's see what happens. The Lion's got... This might be a really bad moment for Logan because he can't do anything about it with these 3 hit attacks. Okay, here's our 2 dice. Let's see what happens. A 2 and a 6, so unfortunately he hits with both of them. Let's see where, because he's... Logan's going to suffer some serious injuries here. Hopefully not in the head. In the hand and in the arms and in the body, Logan gets hit by the maul. So unfortunately, Logan just took 2 severe wounds. We're going to have to roll on a chart for that and see what happens to him. This could be the end of him. Additionally, he gains a bleed token, but we're going to do that afterwards because in the maul, he is going to get bashed and it's going to knock him down. I think I got to look up the bash. He may also take a point of damage for that. I'm not sure. But let's first resolve the really bad stuff. This is rather wide. I'm not going to put it on the screen for you. I'm just going to pull the dice bowl up so you can kind of see what we roll. So the first one he's got to roll, he's going to roll on the arm table and see what we get. We got to roll a d10 and hopefully it's not anything too terrible. Okay, I don't know if you can see that, but yes you can. It is a 6. So we got a 6 on this table. Contracture. The arm will never be the same. Suffer -1 permanent accuracy. This injury is permanent and can be recorded multiple times. Gain 1 bleed token. So now Logan has 2 bleed tokens, and I got to put -1 in his accuracy box on his character record sheet. So now he is harder. He doesn't hit as well as he used to. The next one's going to be in his body. This is really bad. Let's see what he gets. A 4. What happens with a 4? Gaping chest wound. Suffer -1 permanent strength. Logan just became a feeble, decrepit old man or something. The injury is permanent and can be recorded multiple times. Gain 1 bleed. So he's got 3 bleed tokens, -1 accuracy, and -1 strength. He is 2 bleed tokens away from dying, and these are permanent injuries that cannot be resolved. So he is probably going to retire to the community and just be somebody who hangs around and does manual labor. And he was our warrior. And he suffers 2 bleed tokens, 2 more. So he's got a total of 3 bleed tokens on him. That is really bad. But guess what else? We suffered damage. So another bleed token goes on to this event. Now, I think it only happens once per attack. It says when a survivor suffers damage for any reason. So he suffered multiple damage. Suffered damage twice. But it says damage. It doesn't say that place 1 token on Bloodthirsty. So I think it's only 1 token. It says, and then it's going to trigger an event pretty soon at the end of this. At the start of each monster turn, Bloodthirsty has 3 tokens. Remove all tokens. Perform a basic action. So that's at the start of the monster turn. Man, he just mauled the heck out of our guy Logan, and did him in. Logan is not a very effective guy anymore. That's really rough. So the last insult to him is, since that was on the monster's turn, he is knocked down until the end of the next monster's turn. So he is going to lay there unless he's encouraged, which he will be because he's going to get up. Hopefully survive this whole event. Really bad. Hey, tell me if I did the Bloodthirsty right. I'm going to look it up just to be sure, but I think that's correct. Okay, well, it is our survivor's turn. Now remember, Logan couldn't avoid that, any of that, because he was doomed at that point and could not use his survival. However, Lana is going to spend a survival. We're going to do Lana first because we got to get Logan up. So Lana is going to spend her 1 survival. She's got 0 now, to use her use the ability of encourage and stand Logan up. Now remember that doesn't require, that's not the use of her action, so she's still going to get to throw her dart at the lion and hopefully do something with it. There's nothing in the AI deck, so I do need to shuffle that up. I also need to shuffle the hit location up because the lion, the clever ploy card came out, so we have to reshuffle the hit location deck. So I reshuffled the AI deck, and I am now reshuffling the hit location deck. Wow, it turned into a rough fight all of a sudden, didn't it? It's funny how that goes. We thought we were creaming it, and then boom. Okay, now let's go on the attack. So we're going to roll once for the dart. Let's see what we get. A 10. So we definitely hit with the darts. I don't think they have a special ability. They're frail, but that's the only thing they get. So she hit, but that doesn't confer her anything special. But let's see what she does. Let's see where she hits it. She hits it in the beast's heel. You clip the tendons and muscles of the heel, so it's not going to do anything special unless we critical. Let's see if she can do another 10. That'd be awesome. A 9, which is good, but she doesn't have any special ability that gains her any luck, so it just means she wounded the creature. So we discard the beast's heel, and we take an AI card out. That now goes into the wound stack. And that is the end of Lana's turn. She's actually been fairly effective. We might as well go with Logan next. Well, no, let's do this. Let's go with Angelica first, because maybe she can get the line to spin around. She's going to go 1-2 to here and attack with her bone blade. And she's probably going to... We're going to take Logan out of the picture after this fight, but we're stuck with him for now, unfortunately. She needs a 6 to hit, so she needs 5s. And let's see if she can wound the lion from behind again. She got 1 hit, that's good, so she didn't get 2, but she did get 1. Let's draw the hit location, see what we get. A strange hand, okay. So basically, it has a failure effect, so we're going to roll a d10 and see. Hopefully she can wound it, because we don't want to fail. Now, what does she get? She has her bone blade, so it's got a strength of 2. Remember, the lion is -1 toughness, so it's 7, so we need 5s or better to wound the lion. Let's wound the lion. A 3. We failed. Okay. So, instinctively striking back, the white lion's oddly human hands darts forward. Perform a basic action on the attacker. So the lion spins around on Angelica. I told you things can turn quickly. And does his basic attack. So 2 dice with a 2 to hit. He actually hit both times. Now we have to roll 2 hit locations on Angelica. See what we get. Waist and chest. Now, she does have both her survival still. But they're both just 1-point wounds. She's going to... Well, she's already got... She's going to dodge the one in the body because she's already got a light wound in the body. So she is going to spend a survival to dodge that, and she'll take the light wound in the waist because she got hit in the armor. So she's at 0 right now, but she now has a light wound in the waist as well. But that's okay. That's the worst thing that happened other than the fact she did not do any damage. Alright, well, I think we're going to go with Sarah next because we don't really want Logan attacking. Oh, wait, we did damage. Oh, man. Oh. Okay, the Bloodthirsty just got activated, guys. So, she took damage. So, guess what? At the start of each monster's turn, the Bloodthirsty, so it has 3 tokens on it now, so it's not going to activate now. But at the beginning of his turn, it's going he's going to take a basic action before he does anything. Wow. Like I said, how quickly things turn. Okay, so we're going to go with Sarah next. She's going to go 1, 2, 3... She wants to avenge Logan. She's got her bone dagger, which remember is going to roll 3 dice. And dice went crazy, and it looks like she's going to miss like crazy as well. A 5, so I think she hit once. So it's a 7. The strength of the dagger is a 1. And she's from behind, so she hit once. She needed a 5. She normally needs 6s because it's 8, 7, and 1 strength for the dagger, which is a 6. Plus 1 from behind, so she did hit 1 time. I'm sorry, that's toughness, not accuracy. My bad. It's a 7. The accuracy is a 7 on the bone dagger. It's up on the screen for you. So -1 from behind is a 6. So she still missed. Yeah, she missed with all 3 hits. That's just brilliant. And now we got Logan. Logan is going to swing with his bone axe. Now remember, it's got a strength of 3, but he is now... well, so to hit, though, he's got -1 accuracy, so he needs a 7, and he's attacking from behind, so he needs 6s, and he gets to roll 2 dice. Well, he hit once, so that's better than the other ones did, and he's weakened. So let's see where we hit him. We hit him in the beast's maw, so he hit it in the mouth. That's not terrible. And then, let's see. I think I have this card already. I didn't remember if I needed to snap a picture of this hit location card or not. I think I already have it. Okay, so we don't want to fail, basically. Well, if we do fail, it's not that bad. But we don't want to fail. So he's going to now. Here's his other problem. Toughness is reduced by 1, but so is his strength. So it's like a wash. He has basically he's going to need a 7 minus 2. So if he needs 5s or better to hit the lion still. A 7. So he actually did wound, so he did not fail. So that goes in there. We take another AI card and wound the lion. Good for Logan, man. He actually did some damage, but that unfortunately ends the turn of our heroes. And I just realized that Angelica actually could not take that. I got out of sequence there. During her turn, she cannot spend her survival, so she did, in fact, take the heavy body hit to the waist, or to the body, rather. So she is actually currently knocked down. So, Logan, Sarah does have a point of survival. I think she would have stood Angelica. Well, Angelica's going to stand up at the end of the lion's turn, so I think we would have left it alone. Unfortunately, what that means, though, is that the first thing that happens is we had 3 tokens on the Bloodthirsty card, which means that the lion is going to do a basic attack first, and this is going to get discarded into his AI deck. So, let's roll that. It's going to be on Angelica. We're going to have 2 hits. He needs a 2+. I can still use... now I can still dodge now. Let's see what happens. He rolled a 1 and a 2, so he missed 1, and she's going to dodge the other. So nothing happens from that. Of course, that may not have been the right time to dodge. Actually, let's see what the hit does first. Let's see the location first before we decide to dodge. In the body. So, yeah, she's going to dodge that. She cannot take another hit to the body. The lion is starting to work us. Starting to work us bad. Okay, so she took 1 survival away to do that. She was knocked down, and when you're knocked down, you can only use survival to dodge, so that's what she did. Okay, now we're going to draw the lion's AI card. It's going to be bat around. Closest threat facing in range. Well, there isn't any, so it's going to be closest threat in field of view, so it's going to spin around on Sarah and Logan, and then it's going to randomly determine, so we'll do Sarah will be 1 through 5, and Logan will be 6 through 10. Let's see who the lion's going to go after. Logan. Now that's good, because Logan, I've been passing around the monster controller, and Logan is currently the monster controller, so it does give him 5 insanity. He's crazy now because of probably all the abuse he's taken, but he does have 5 insanity points right now. That is pretty good. But he's getting batted around, so wow. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is attack. Now Logan does still have at least 1, nope. Yeah, he still has 1 survival, so he can still attempt to dodge one of these. Let's see if he can, though. A 5 and a 9, so he got hit with both of them. Let's see where they land. He's going to take this no matter what, but let's see how badly. Leg and torso. Let's see what Logan can take. He can take a point in the leg. He can take a point in the body, but it'll knock him down. Yeah, he'll take the point in the leg and dodge the body. So that expends all his survival. He's at 0. And he took a hit in the leg. And let's see what it says. Attack. The monster playfully bats the survivor around and suffers brain damage equal to the monster's level. Well, he's got high sanity, so he goes back to a 4 sanity and does not take any brain damage. It does not knock him down, though. That's interesting. Okay, so that is the end of that attack. We actually did okay there. Wasn't the worst that could have happened. Alright. Oh, and I keep forgetting to do this. I got to roll for the soft belly. Let's see. A 10. He needs to roll a 1. If he does, he wounds himself, but he hasn't rolled it yet. So, now we're back to our players' turns. Okay, at the end of the round, Angelica is going to stand back up. So we're okay. And I think we might as well start with Angelica. She'll attack from behind with her bone blade on the lion. See if we can get some damage done here. She's got 2 dice. She has an accuracy of 6, so she needs 5s to hit, attacking from behind. She scored 1 hit. Let's draw the location, see where she hits him. In the back. Well, this has a bad failure. It's going to run away, which will run right through Logan and Sarah, so let's hope that she does not fail. We've had this one before, I think, but just in case, I'll snap a picture of it. Okay, let's hope that she does not miss. Now, because she's using the bone blade, he's got a toughness reduction. He has an 8 toughness. The reduction brings it down to 7. She's got a 2 strength on the bone blade, so she needs 5s to hit, 5s to do damage. Let's hope she can do it. She failed. This is so terrible for us. Full move forward in a straight line. Cancel all hits. Any survivor passed over suffers grab. Grab, place a target knockdown in front of the monster. Target suffers 1 damage per monster level. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to here. And they're going to go right here. He grabbed him, knocked down, and we got to roll some hits for both Sarah and Logan. Okay, now let's first roll the location for Logan. See what happens to him. In the body again. So Logan, I think, is probably going to go down. He's going to take heavy injury, so he's knocked down. It doesn't matter. He's knocked down anyway. And he can't do anything about that. He's got no more survival left. Sarah is going to take 1 in the arm. She can take that. She has actually not been damaged. Well, no, she can't take that. She is... Can she dodge that? I'm thinking... Let's see. As a reaction, it was not on her turn. It was on Angelica's turn. So she can dodge that. I gotta look at grab, make sure. Doesn't say she can't. Oh, there's no interrupt, though. But dodge doesn't work that way. Dodge works differently. Let me think about that for just a second. No, it's the result of the grab. The line didn't actually make it a hit roll to do that. So she takes a severe injury in the body. We're going to get the severe injury chart out again and do some damage to Sarah. That is not good. What's the lesson here, guys? Don't get attached to your characters. Okay, we're going to be rolling on the body table. See what we get. An 8. That might not be so bad. Slashed back. Making sudden movements is excruciatingly painful. You cannot surge until the showdown ends and gain a bleeding token. Okay, that is not the worst thing that could have happened because we don't have surge. And she has 1 bleeding token. It's 5 before you die. So she got some bad lacerations on her back, but she'll survive them. That was not the lion's turn. That was actually Angelica's turn. Lana does not have any more survival. She's at 0, but she can throw her darts. And that's going to be it for them because nobody has survival is standing to get somebody up. Angelica already went. And she's got 1, but she's already gone. I guess it doesn't say... Let me look at that again with Encourage. I think... Because that was on her turn. The lion did that on her turn. I wonder if she can use her Encourage still and spend it to get somebody standing. Probably Sarah, because Sarah... Well, they both get a turn, but Sarah's got the... I don't know which one... I don't even know which one I should get up at this point. They're all in such bad shape. So Encourage. Let's see... A survival action. A standing survivor may spend 1 survival any time. Okay, so Angelica is actually going to spend her last survival. She's at 0 to stand the 2 of them back up. Now neither of them have gone yet. So I think it's going to be Sarah because she can still get around the back. Well, so can Logan. Get around the back of the creature, but we're going to do Sarah because Logan is not a threat right now, and that's probably a good thing because otherwise he'll probably get killed. So we'll take Sarah's turn next then, and she will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and attack the lion from behind with her boned dagger. So the bone dagger only has a strength of 1, so she needs 7 6s to hit the lion from behind with the bone dagger. Let's see if she can do it. Come on, Sarah. Wow, man, I wish the bone dagger on a perfect hit gained +1 survival. Perfect hit and attack the result of... So she gained +2 survival from this because she got 2 perfect hits. Sarah is actually up to 3 survival right now. I mean, that was really good. And we got 3 hits on it. So we're going to draw 3 location cards, and hopefully not one of them. Good. None of them are the bad card, the trap card. So what do we get? We got 2 with a reflex failure, full move. Reflex failure, full move, and a wound. On a wound, snarling monster swats its attacker with a basic action. Let's do this beast brow first. Then we got beast tail and beast chest. They both kind of do the same thing with the grab, so hopefully we'll not miss, but let's do this one first. Now, the dagger is not as strong. It's only got a 1 strength, so right now, yeah, actually she needs 6s to hit. I don't know why I said 5. She needs 6s. I said 6s, right? Anyway, Okay, sorry, my phone rang, guys, but let's see if she can do some damage. Now, to damage, she's going to need a 7, strength of 1, so she needs 6s to damage. Let's hope she succeeds. A 4. She actually missed on this one, which is, if she's going to miss, this is the one to miss on. So this goes by without effect, the beast's brow. The next two result in the same thing. So we'll do the beast's chest, see if we can do some damage there. A 9 we actually did, so we did not fail. That means this goes away. And we take one more AI card from the lion's deck and put it on the wound stack. And then we have the beast's tail to go last. Let's see if we can damage it again. A 10! We criticaled! All right, Sarah. Good job. Okay, critical hit. Cancels the reflect action, which wouldn't have mattered because we did hit. Oh, this is actually would have happened regardless. Not on a failure, so I'm glad we did that. We criticaled at the right time, so it's not going to happen. The white lion's tail is destroyed, ruining its finely tuned balance. The white lion gains -1 accuracy token, and we gain 1 white lion resource. We also destroy another location. So we got the beast's tail, and I think we've seen that card before, but let me run through. There's the lion's tail. We got that as a resource. That's good because it can be used as a hide. And it's going to get a -1 accuracy token. Here's what that token looks like, and I'm putting it on the sheet. So he's now -1 accuracy, -1 toughness, and he's down to 2 AI cards. So we're almost there with him. Good job, Sarah. Unfortunately, that ends the turns because Logan cannot do anything, and we have not gotten the acanthus plants either. That's not good. All right, well let's continue on. Well, we only have 2 AI cards for the lions, so let's see what we get. We get Bat Around. Closest threat facing in range. It's going to be Sarah. So, nope, sorry, that's not true. Closest threat in field of view is going to be Sarah. So, it's going to spin on Sarah and going to do this attack. Let's hope that he misses. Remember, he's not as accurate as he was before, so there's a chance he might miss Sarah. Sarah, it does have now 3 survivals, so she can get away from this, and she probably will have to. But let's roll, and then there's an after damage effect as well about with the brain damage. So let's roll and see what the lion does. A 5 and a 10, so it hits both times, unfortunately. Let's see where it hits. She's going to want to dodge the heck out of this stuff, I believe. The hand and the foot. So 1 damage. She'll take the damage in the arm because she's... Wait. No, she can't. She can take the damage in the foot. So she's going to do that, and she'll spend 1 of her survival to dodge. You know, she could have gotten Logan up and had Logan attack, but we didn't do it. It's too late. So she took 1 damage, and then says the monster playfully bats the survivor around. They suffer 1 brain damage. That's going to take her sanity down from 3 to 2, so she's no longer insane. She gets jarred in the head and helps her get some clarity. But that actually ends the lion's attack. That was not terrible. So at the end of that turn, Logan gets back up, and it was probably better to preserve our survival anyway. All right, well that's the end of the lion's turn. So we're back around to our survivors. I think we're going to start with Angelica. She's going to do something a little unusual. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and for her action, she is going to try and get some of the acanthus, since she was too far away to attack anyway. What do you do there? So we're going to, as an action, we roll a d10, and we get to compare it on this chart. Let's see what happens when she does that. A 4. A 4 is going to be nothing. Find nothing. Archive this terrain. So she pulled at the plant. It didn't yield anything good, and that is gone from the board. That kind of blows because that was a wasted action. Okay, and that's that. So next up, we're going to go with Logan. He is behind. No, let's do Sarah. No, Logan. Logan's behind the lion. Logan is going to attack with his bone axe. Remember, he is unfortunately -1 accuracy. So the axe has a 6, so he needs 7s, but he's in the rear, so he needs 6s again. He's going to roll 2 dice. His 6s are better. He scored a perfect hit, which I don't think does anything with his weapon. No, it does not. That's only on a hit, actual wound if it's criticals. But he did hit once. So let's draw a hit location, see what he gets. The beast's femur. Okay, beast's femur. The blow lands on the monster's leg. Let's see if he can damage it. Now he's also -1 strength, but the creature is -1 toughness. So it's currently at a 7, 6, 5. So he needs 5s or better. A 2. He actually missed wounding it at all. So that was terrible. After such a great start and a hit, he actually did nothing. All right, so that ends his turn. He didn't do anything to it. So that means Sarah, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's going to run around to the other side, see if she can hit it. Now, she has, again, the bone dagger, which is a 7+, so she needs 6s to hit from behind. Okay, let's see what she gets here. There's her 3 dice. She got 1 hit with a 9, and that's it. So she got 1 hit on 3 dice. Let's see what the AI card is. Oh, sorry, wrong card. Hit location card is. Fuzzy groin. Okay, she hit it in the crotch. You hit the monster right in the ding-dong. That's actually what it says. You know what, guys? I keep forgetting to roll this, and he rolled a 9 anyway. The D10 for the dragging gut. His gut's hanging out for the lion at the beginning of his turn. I got to remember to do that. I haven't been. I've caught up, but I haven't remembered. It hasn't affected him yet. It's only on a 1. Okay, so now we're going to do the hit on the fuzzy groin with Sarah. She needs a. She's going to need a 7-6-5. No, 8-7-6. She needs a 6 or better to wound it. Come on, Sarah. A 9. She did. She does not have any luck, but it does do a wound, and that is the last of the AI cards in the wound stack. There's only 1 left, and it's bad around. So 2 more wounds, and we kill it. Okay, now we've got Lana. She's up on her, standing up high on the stone face, and she's going to throw her her darts. Her darts, remember, need a 7 plus 3 or 3 less, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 4 or better to hit. No, wait, the accuracy. Sorry, this is accuracy. So 5, because she gets +2 for standing up on the stone face. A 7, so she did succeed in hitting. That's good. Let's see where she hits it. She hits it in the straining neck. We've seen this one before. You strike the monster in the throat. Now she needs a. Right now the toughness is a 7, so she needs a 4 or better to wound it. Come on. A 5. Boom. There is no more AI cards in the deck. She wounded it. She did not critical it, though. So that is the end of that. We're back around to the lion. Now all he's got is his basic action. So first thing we're going to do, because I'm going to remember it this time for once, roll a 1. Oh, 2. Almost kill. The lion would have died if we'd rolled a 1. But it's not. So it's going to get, so it's closest survivor in field of view. So that actually is interesting, because that's going to be Lana. And Lana has never been attacked. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It will get to Lana. You see, does the stone face give any protection? Survivors atop the giant face move normally on its an obstacle, blocks survivors and monsters' field of view, but she's on top of it, not behind it. It's impassable to survivors. Stone face move normally and ignore obstacles when drawing line of sight. Monsters must always draw line of sight to them. Okay, so sorry, I kicked the camera. So it does have line of sight to her, so it does run up and perform its basic action on her, which means it's going to roll 2 dice. Again, first attack's on Lana, a 7 and a 3, so it actually hit both times. Almost missed with the 3 because of the -1 accuracy. And so we're going to draw, we're going to do 2 wounds on Sarah. It's not that big deal because she's never been wounded. Sorry, not Sarah, Lana. The foot and the body. Now, again, she's never been wounded, so she's going to take a light injury in the leg and a light injury in the body, and she's fine. Just got some scratches. That ends the dragon's turn. Okay, so now what do we got going on? We have, I think we're going to do Angelica first. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hit the lion from behind there with her bone blade. So let's see if she can kill this thing. We only need 1 more hit. She's got the bone blade. It needs 6s to hit. She's hitting from behind. She needs 5. She got 2 hits. That's good. Let's hope neither of them are the trap. First one is the beast's elbow. Good. The second one is going to be the glorious mane. So, well, we know we can't hit the glorious mane, but we can critical it and get lucky. So we're going to do the glorious mane first, just to see if I can get a critical and get the mane, because it gives us some special stuff. A 5, no. So it just did nothing. Now, if she can hit with the beast's hit on the beast's elbow, we are going to. It'll end the lion. That'll be it. Okay, now with that bone blade, she's got a strength of 2. It's got a toughness of -1, so 8 minus 1 is 7. 6, 5. She needs a 5 or better to wound it. Come on. An 8. She killed the lion. Boom. Wow, we took a beating on that, but the lion has been slain. All right, our heroes did survive. Logan barely. He may have to retire. I don't know. I mean, he still was pretty effective, even with the minuses he suffered, because the bone axe is tougher than some of the other items. But I don't think we're going to keep him in play when we can put better people in play. Although it might, when he goes up against, if we go up against a new enemy, it might be good to send him in there as our fodder. I don't know. We'll see. That's ruthless, but it is what it is. Okay, we didn't get the other acanthus plant, but we did kill the lion. So let's take care of our resources that we gather from the lion right now. Okay, here's the lion's deck. Let's shuffle it up. We're going to get 4 lion resources from it. And that'll be lion's claw, lion's sinew, the shimmering mane. Got it anyway. Nice. And great cat bone. That's not what we wanted. We need hides really bad. So anyway, here's some good... let me get out the rest of the normal resources. Okay, here we go. I've been shuffling them up. Still shuffling a little bit. Let's see what we get. We get 1 bone, monster bone. Oh, thank God, hides. Monster organ and a hide. Oh, this is that was a great draw for us. Got some hides in there now to work with, because now we get some armor on these people. Now though, we also get the lion's tail, the great cat bone, and the lion claw. Now because we killed our first lion, we're going to get something special, a new location we get back called the Catorium, which allows us to build the special white lion gear. We'll take a look at that on our return. But guys, this was pretty long fight. So we're going to end it here. The showdown of Lantern Year 1 is complete. Upon our next video, we will return to our settlement winners, though badly beaten and bruised, with one of our heroes severely injured permanently for life. But still alive. So that was not a bad thing. We're going to return and get 4 endeavors. That's very good. But we're going to end it right here. Guys, tell me what you think of the gameplay. Tell me if you like it. I may have made a couple mistakes. I tried not to, but this is a deep, deep game. So, and we got a lot of resources to spend next turn. I'm pretty excited about that. We're definitely going to spend another year or so taking on the White Lion. Now, I have the Gorm expansion, and I did not introduce it in this one. I thought I'd just play the basic game. But the Gorm does allow for a secondary basic creature to fight. But it also has a really interesting and bad event with it, so I thought I'd skip it for this first campaign. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and I'm looking forward to Lantern Year 2. Hope you are as well. By the way, happy holidays, and I will wish you a happy new year. I'm sure you'll see some more videos between now and then. But just in case, happy new year, everybody. And I also want to thank everyone for the thumbs up on BGG, for subscribing. I heard somebody mention that on another video. Catweasel mentioned that he never thanks the people who thumb up on BGG, and I realized I never do it either, so I thought that was worth mentioning. And thank you for all the subscriptions. I really appreciate all you guys' support and all the great feedback I get. It's really awesome stuff. I still got to do my closeout video for my giveaway. I have done it. I've even rolled and selected who it is. I know who's winning and everything. I just got to film the video. And with the holidays and craziness going on, it's been hard to get to. I've been trying to get this in play. So I will do it and still make a nice holiday gift for a couple of people. Anyway, guys, take care. Talk to you soon.